Studio Ghibli movies have always been a huge part of what inspires me, so today I'm building a base inspired by the home in Kiki's delivery service. This one, to be specific, because there are a lot of houses in the show. Speaking of the show, it's a 1989 Japanese animated film written by Hayao Miyazaki. If you don't know what the show is about, here's a small explanation, without spoilers, obviously. Kiki's delivery service is about a young witch named Kiki who moves to a seaside town with her cat Gigi. He talks, by the way. It's a tradition for young witches in training to leave and basically find themselves and what they love. She sets up a flying courier service, which is nothing like other delivery services because it's a young witch who loves meeting people and listening to their stories. She's a little insecure about her abilities as a witch, which means in order to find herself, she has to overcome her self-doubt. It's a cute show. I highly recommend watching it. There's nothing better than spending your time watching a young witch learn to love herself with the constant support of her talking familiar. That's the show. It's great. I love it so much. It's a masterpiece. Back to the build. I've had this house as my wallpaper before, so I thought it was fitting to see if I could create something that had a similar vibe to the original, but in Minecraft. Because why not in Minecraft? The house isn't an exact replica, so don't get upset if it's different from the original. It's called an Inspire build. There are so many things different than the one in the show. Anyway, I don't need to go into all the details. You'll be able to point out the differences. You could line them up and do like a spot the differences, and there'd be ton. Because obviously one is a beautifully animated show and the other is in a block game. A block game. Yep. You know. Anyway, I think it turned out great. I'm really happy about it. Also, the person who helped me on like all of this from like start to end is Opaldragon. It's our combined build. I can't take full credit for it. Her channel is in the description if you want to check it out. It would definitely be worth your time. I love the palette we ended up using. It's a perfect combination of like overgrown cottagecore witch aesthetic plus a rustic old house. Yeah, it's great. I love it. I really, really struggled on the roofs. Like incredibly struggled on the roofs. It's not like obviously it's inspired like I emphasized earlier, but like the roofs are like really like curvy. And that's not an easy thing to get in Minecraft, but I think I did it okay. Hopefully. I love the texture we ended up doing. The mud bricks are beautiful. I love them a lot. Plus they make a weird sound. Hopefully you'll be able to hear it at some point in the video. Yeah. Anyway, I might... Also, we didn't do an interior. We didn't do it simply because the video is arty. It took us a long time to build. Probably longer than I would like to admit, honestly. It took us a while. But, we didn't do the interior. But I might save it for another video because I have a couple of ideas that might be really, really cool. Plus, I don't like leaving interiors, but you don't hold me to it. On the same hand, don't hold me to it because like I might forget. It's very possible I'm just gonna forget about it and then just like move on and not do the interior. But also I'm like thinking of it and I have like a couple of ideas and I'm like, ooh, you know what? That might be really fun to do. Anyway, that's besides the point. I like how the build turned out. I think it looks beautiful. It's different than the original. But, you know, I still love it a lot. It's great. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Watch the show. Highly recommend it. Obviously, it's super cute. And consider subscribing. Bye.